Hi everyone, it's me, Veronica Bartolini with Codebreaker Real Talk, Unchained Hearts and Unchaining Hearts. And I'm about to show you a little tiny bit of this AI, artificial intelligence, seeing David and futuristic mecha. And this morning, I woke up with the word eunuch in my mind. And as you know, I've been doing some videos with other ladies, as well as on Super Soldier Lady Talk. And we were talking about the gender chaos coined by Our Lady. And so we brought you all from plastic surgery to what does it mean to be a transgender. And we also spoke about the transhuman agenda, the artificial intelligence. And this morning, I was like, okay, so now what they're going to do, the next phase is they want people to make up their mind, humans to make up their mind if they're going to be a eunuch. Okay. And I will go ahead and just show a little short clip of this, and then we'll get into a little bit of what it is to be a eunuch.
Is they become interest their very existence. So you see, David, creation special with advanced and joint potential space time is better than the young, so it could not be used.
So this is the scene where, he's asking the AI to please bring back his mother, even if it's just for one day. And you guys can look at the rest of the movie on your own time. Hopefully YouTube will let me keep this on because this is for educational purposes. So let me stop sharing here real quick. So here we have what was the purpose of a eunuch. Eunuch, castrated human male, form, remote antiquity. Eunuchs were employed in the Middle East and in China in two main functions as guards and servants in harems or other women's quarters as a chamberlains to kings. This is from Google 2023. In Matthew 19:12, Christ describes three types of people as unfit for marriage, namely those who have been castrated, which includes transgender now. That's why there's a whole thing going on in Tennessee of certain judges or people not wanting to marry transgender. Here we go, which all exegetes take as indicating eunuchs, those born incapable, congenital eunuchs, and those who, by their own free choice and for the glory of God's kingdom, abstain from marrying, voluntary, and it goes on. And you guys know how I feel about this God's kingdom thing. AI, pretty much. Eunuchs supposedly did not generally have loyalties to the military, the aristocracy, or a family of their own, having neither offspring nor in-laws at the very least. They were thus seen as more trustworthy and less interested in establishing a private dynasty, because their condition usually lowered their social status. Okay, and then we're going to have problems with, are you a human being? right? Not only with what's inside the baby Jabberwocky, but do you have organs or not? How many times did you switch over back and forth? Or, anyway, let me continue here. They could also be easily replaced or killed without repercussion. So it's not only gonna affect the credit score, right? It's gonna be like, okay, well, you're not even human, so they're gonna try and treat these people that have transgendered or became eunuchs in the future as non-existence. They're gonna treat them like the cyborgs and the AI machines, right? And that's pretty much what I see in the future. And also, unfortunately, I see them, you know how they're trying to make legal the children getting married to the older people, which I do not consent to that. There, because of my vision, I also saw that, unfortunately, in which I do not consent to this also, is bestiality being legal, and I do not consent to a human having, intercourse with say a dog or a cat and then having a baby. This is what the future, what I saw this morning. It was disgusting. So anyway, in cultures that had both harems and eunuchs were sometimes used as harem servants. Remember, they can still be used to be raped in the butt, okay, unfortunately. The earliest records for international castration to produce eunuchs are from the Sumerian city of Lagash in the second millennium BCE. Over the millennia since, they have performed a wide variety of functions in many different cultures. Then it goes on. Eunuchs would usually be servants or slaves who had been castrated to make them less threatening servants of a royal court, where physical access to the rulers could wield great influences. Seemingly lowly domestic functions such as making the rules beds, making the ruler's beds, bathing him, okay, cutting his hair, carrying him in his litter. I mean, doesn't this just sound like AI, like a robot? Eunuchs supposedly did not have general, okay, I already read that. So here we go. A eunuch is a male who has been castrated. Or it could be a female that has become a male. Think about that. Throughout history, castration often served as specific social functions. Look at this boy band here. Unique. Doesn't it sound like eunuch? These boys have makeup on. They look like girls. Okay. And of course, some of us, starseeds, bioluminescence came in and they doctored up our DNA. And some of us have Draco blood, some of us the mermaid blood. And so this war has been going on for years, like I talk about. Let me stop sharing screen, one moment. So here we go with Transformers the last night. I just started watching it. There's a scene there that it says, who is running the NWO? And if you look at one of Max Spears's videos, which I will go ahead and put the link here. When he's in an interview, he talks about how the Rockefeller Nazi Fourth Reich is at war with the Zionist East Coast faction. But at the same time, they still have connections to the Fourth Reich. And of course, and he says both are aligned with different reptilian races. And why? Because they are creating a new bloodline. That's what they want. This whole war is to create a new bloodline. And the Fourth Reich, however, also has connections to Saturn, Aldebaran, the Brotherhood, right? Using the solar system, and then they use the number 13, which is the letter M as in Mary, or MK Ultra. to keep souls, spirits, reincarnating. So when the AI dude, when the AI machine told little David there that he was sometimes, you know, jealous because us humans, we have a spirit, what does that tell you? They, meaning these two factions that have with the New World Order have joined efforts, we'll say, to harvest souls and make this new bloodline for their wars. They want to pretty much take your soul, your spirit. They want to hurt the heart. They want to break the heart. And it's very, very important that we go back to our hearts to see what did we really come here for. And this war is their war, but you know, somehow we got stuck here. And now we can't leave until, even though we tried, right? We can't leave until we're done with our mission. So what's going to be your guys' choice here? Think about it. Are you going to be stuck in the virtual reality that they want people in the VR world, especially for their new colonies in Mars, which we've already been in Mars? I remember the Mars War. And I had half of my body blown and part of my left of my face as well. And anyway, I also recommend the movie Battle Alita. I have memories there of those ships that are right above Earth, and there is an upside down world. I also recommend the movie Upside Down. There's a lot more to say about the subject, but I just wanted to come here real quick and just let you guys know that we have a choice. And just a funny, some might call it a poor man's food, but I call it the best meal ever. Thanks, guys. Something funny there at the end. Thank you so much. If anybody would like a reading, hex removal, clearing, dream interpretation, go ahead and go to Linktree /Codebreaker Real Talk. Thank you so much. Have a great day.